Yeah, Emma, there's one TV, Jumaifo Ninara, feature your good self, MCR, the entire production.
Okay.
Na Enchiaso Emma, my brother here, our team in Kenya, or free NPP Amanyokono. Na Enchia from the constituency, your chairman Stephen Ofoswajari, any communication team, communication director, Delali, any deputy Kobe Wilson, any zone caucus coordinator, Eutunya is Alhaji Nordin Mohammed Isaka, any the national and regional hierarchy of the National Democratic Congress, and Chancellor Nkomo Bibiara says I'm the any zongo mpenyimfo ahemfo ni malams for ni imams no michia o musamri na mi electoral area Akwele electoral area. I want to electoral area. Michia omo ahemfo ni omo nyinara.
Okay.
Na ye ka asem no na ye ka asem fa asem enye atofo se ne nko na ye ka sa electoral commission yin wa asem. Every well-meaning Ghanaian, Ghana, Nkanko, any asumdua currently you enjoy any dajin. About the demeanor of the electoral commissioner. Because last time, you see, Jane Mensah should realize and you're on the first commissioner or the electoral commissioner in the Fourth Republic.
Okay.
She is the third.
Okay.
Non kan hu se ni dibra okita no nso no na obi ena honom ena yewiam ni mandate by constitution yewia ni mandate e dia ma no because issues are yedi yi Charlotte say efiri honom lawyers for ni mranim for e ka say enduru procurement breaches enya ade atimi gina so eyi a person like electoral commission from it because ni Kunyano,
okay,
or security of tenure.
Yeah.
And so you really mandate at the amano and or no oil electoral commission. We accept it to faith because president the supposed in collaboration with the Council of Elders. But you should understand, say the bro kitano. Ghana nina sumji ewanisem.
Good.
Say Ghana nina sumji ewanisem dia. Ni demeanor enye such that emma ye mmerwa ye nkwala ni omo yefunu ye pregnant women enkwa ye mhihie de biara ye ko election
so kasa ni demeanor e dem pa na wogina
so ye wo reforms bi ohono mama na nhihie bi ohono ma se wo ye dia ma omaya you need to sit back and look at the possible response of the public because we a stakeholder engagement. Adebia efa omaimo biara no enye individual. Even though the law that ensures independency of the electoral commission no law no nim say uye adwuma ma omai.
Exactly.
Enti no say ubeye bibia. I would say wondwen omai no ansa na wadwen independence no. That is the reason why even with the knowledge of the fact say electoral commission independence. Dr. Afarijan went ahead to create a convention, a stable convention, which is the IPAC, to make sure say they involve everyone in decisions electoral commission may take. I didn't know one case because we are independent. The best kukuma idea. Maybe I catch him say but any decision that he wants to dwell on. First of all, he do consultative with the listing the IPAC.
Exactly.
And sana ni omusi jina ya na abedani something which the entire body ajiatum said this is the way to go. But since this woman came, ono shed them, ono ni boss man asari any erectete. Ekuku omo policy nif omo efeni say omo reforms. Na omo afre nkrofo na supposed IPAC na Afarijan eti with good intentions.
The question is that the IPAC involve all political parties, sits down with electoral commission, decide the roadmap of every elections. And then again, it is the sole responsibility of every political party to make sure someone call IPAC meetings. Here is a case, your party, if you IPAC meetings for so long with grievances. Now, assume you're not meeting, says Mamia Sama working. a big other IPAC for now. Mama discuss here. How will you know?
The reason why I use the word supposed,
okay.
Emra Afarijan Erani IPAC. He doesn't conclude on matters before bringing it before IPAC. Emra the purpose for IPAC is consensus building.
Exactly.
But this current electoral commission and the IPAC now is an informative IPAC.
Means that when they go to meetings, the parties have no right to say something.
Everything
she says, we take it as a test.
Exactly, and that is the reason why NDC boycotted IPAC. And Emra ye boycott to IPAC. You can openly mobiati say IPAC na ye ni muno. Ya jinchira IPAC.
Good.
But the current IPAC here, IPAC how got now. Legend Mensa Begretim, good afternoon. And the Electoral Commission has decided to do this and this and that and that. Does anybody has anything to say? So who can say we say no? This is what we have based on and we sought to do.
So this autocratic.
Is there any consultative over there? So what's now here then? For God's sake, a man for Papa Noah but now say only a month to agree. And all but now I impose the decision on them. So where is the consultativeness over there? So no need for me to be there. Why should I be there?
And so
parties now it is because now let me ask you, which critical party IPAC currently apart from NDC and PP, where are the critical parties or more offensive or more in terms of political party? Functional political party.
Are you saying CPP is not a political party?
Get me right. CPP,
yes.
PNC,
yes.
and other parties, they are mushroom parties.
Why are you saying that? Because they have representative in IPAC.
Let me tell you something. I'm not trying to spite any political party, but the truth of the matter is that when we are talking about multi-party democracy the stakeholders of political party are NDC and PP. Any other political parties, they hide behind the political parties. That's the truth. No. Any other political party, yes, they may stand to oppose or reject these claims, but the truth of the matter is that
because they also stand on their legs as their own party, and they are running their party, and they have executive members running the party.
No two ways about that.
Exactly.
But Mamim Bisa will say,
it's a registered political party.
Now go throughout the country and tell me how many of those parties have offices across the district and the constituency, the regions we have.
All right, we'll delve into that.
So you see, so make a seminar. You cannot take a decision and impose it on a party like NDC.
Now the question I wanted to answer about Mr. Anaman said the woman was trying to redefine elections in this country, and so she went ahead by saying, "said the indelible ink, we have a biometric system because now we are moving to digitalization. And the ink should sit somewhere, and let's use the biometric." And she went ahead by saying, they have the backups to support what they are doing.
I've been through an election before. Last I went through an assembly election before twice.
Good.
Obia say electoral commission was a certain reliable backup in case of crisis and in case of situation they can quickly deal with this. No, that down.
Quickly in what sense?
Very good. You see, even assembly election the stake is not that much. In some areas, about 2 years to 3 years, incident of machine broke down and they had to wait for electoral commission to move from South district, to Accra to bring machine. So sometimes about where was say to the late in the night.
And this is where Jim Mensah sat down, seeing the lapses. And this I'm saying, I have the backup.
And a Mitchell will say, we have a very good convention.
Okay.
The convention may say, may free a convention.
Okay.
As far as convention, it has not breached or violate any human rights.
Okay.
Or
all right.
Indelible ink. Indelible ink it plays a major role. E won so papa e we abatoɔ no.
Ehɔ ne ebeba hɔ. Beba ehɔ ne ebeba hɔ. Nti ni Mr. Tofosekai, do you still agree say the NDC will fight until she does the electoral commission does the right thing?
You see, say kasa be fight idea. The reason why kasa NDC is a bigger political party.
Exactly.
And we have a stake ewo abatoɔ o mayimo.
Exactly.
And we are prepared to form the next government ewo mayimo. So ye ntina honom.
Okay.
Ma obiri form si bi a wafa. For whatever reason, ye ntina onye hwe han without scrutinizing the reforms. The word scrutinizing the reforms to make sure say sa reforms here di beba yi. Ebuwa oman no ana ebuwa eye amanyo kuo bi. Because we still have our own reservation about the stance of Jane Mensah and in the Bosman Asari.
All right.
So, no question say, indelible ink, date for the election, no. Yes, we will fight it, but in a legal manner because you can't say you fight it because you need to for.
Okay.
And obi a party like NDC, I can say ome fight idea, and yes, say omodiko ye mojasem and I say no. Of course. This is a member of parliament who is speaking, and a doctor by all standard. Exactly. Right. Because sa act na, sa mran, sa indelible na no be a conventional. It's a law.
It's a law. Yes, I understand.
Our article of constitution.
Exactly.
Indelible.
For so many years, we use it for so many years.
Exactly. So, say parliament and say that section of the law should be amended.
Okay.
Jane Mensah ni the bossman in form and amending and I say
and to wrap it up, and I'll come back to again. The fight means that you're paying yourself for legal actions.
Sure.
If I really understand where you're coming
because
from.
We have representatives in the parliament.
The minority leaders say.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because there were all other avenues to make sure say we exhaust the possible means to make sure say Mami Thomas Mami Rap Province,
yeah.
Say with him Dr. Tamakulu. Yes, Yawo Tamakulu.
Yeah.
A keen member of NPP.
Sure.
Very good. Recently what can send me. Or see the current situation of mine common. Or address issue of Jane Mensah.
Sure.
Or see Jane Mensah and her electoral commission. More or more making attempts to bring a certain reforms that will disenfranchise anyone or steal the mandate of anyone to anybody. Okay. And yes, sir, too. And yes, sir. What will happen? Maybe see my immune.
Yes.
And yes, and
I have read that.
That is very good. That is Dr. Tamakulu.
Yes.
So it tells you any NDC for Nkwane about the conduct of the Mensah. Everybody, including even they say Alan Chairman, people start.
All right.